Society tells me that I can't be too skinny, but I can't be fat. Society tells me that I can't be too perfect, and not too much of that. Society tells me that I need makeup, but not to wear a ton, and that I can't always be boring, but I can't always have too much fun. Society tells me that I can't always be nice, but I can't always be rude, and I can't always be happy, but I can't always be in a bad mood. All these rules set up by society cause quite a fuss, but the thing about society is they are actually us. Welcome to Generation Label. We love to judge the broken and unstable. We label everything in our world to assure it has its place, and before meeting a person, we judge the appearance of their face. We have to cower behind our computers. We can't even say it aloud. Putting each other's down by a comment somehow makes us proud. Look at us. Our society has changed. It's like we've become these savages, crazy and deranged. Now just turn on the TV, you'll see news of a suicide because of a bully. And why? Someone tell me why we are so mean. Obviously our world has changed. That can be seen. Labels. That's what it's all about. You see, what you have is what you are, right? Because you must be poor if your car is old or doesn't go the speed of light. Because if your house only costs a certain amount, then you must be poor. Because if you're going to the most expensive college, then to dirt, you are nothing more. Because if someone wears a type of clothing that makes them poor, or emo, or gay, or a slut, or prude, or weird, and gives you the right to make them feel like decay. We judge each other so quick and so often. To know a person, we get no chance. Because before we can even say hello, we have already looked at the brand of their pants. And it really disgusts me because you don't know a thing, and I know you don't just assume that that girl you just called ugly or fat cries herself to sleep in her room. Or that girl who wears long sleeves in the summer just to cover her scars, reluctantly returns to her broken home and parents always at the bar. Or that kid who doesn't have nice clothes and always smells kind of gross. But you don't know that all their money is going to his mom who's just diagnosed. You see, you honestly have no idea. You don't really know what to think because here you are judging me and every word I speak. Your eyes are watching me, following what I do and what I say so you can make an exact judgment. And then you're on your way. You gather all the information, your judgment is that I'm lame, so you can go tell your friends. But the funny thing is, you don't even know my name. You need to look at my hair and my clothes and how straight is my smile and how much I weigh so I can be talked about for a while. But I don't want your sympathy. I don't need your sorrow because, honestly, you're going to forget about me by tomorrow. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not here to condemn, but let's look in the mirror before we judge them. We need to work on ourselves before we point out others' flaws so we can get to the center and find out the cause. We bully because we feel weak, resentment, or small, and putting others down puts us above all. So stop. Wait, listen to what people have to say because you don't know when it can be their last day. I'm not saying we can solve world peace, but let's work on the problem before it can increase. Just because you're angry, bitter, jealous, or upset does not give you permission to hurt someone you haven't even met. I guess what I'm saying here is just be nice. My message here is pretty concise. Think about what you say before you hurt a person because it's an endless cycle that will only worsen. You could be the person to change somebody's life, to help somebody's brother, sister, cousin, or wife. You know, I want us to all change. I do, please understand. So what's your first step to acceptance? It's right here where I stand.